Hi guys everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Very much welcome for coming. So if you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video as well, share the video as well. Yeah, I mean, do everything you guys to make sure you help us grow this channel, and don't forget to put your notification bells on so that each and every time when I upload, then you get notified. So you guys for your love and support. So yeah guys, don't forget to hit that like button, because the like button is very important. You guys, please like the video as I believe. So now in this video we are going to talk about AKA's hate squad. You guys, as we know, those 5 are inside, and yeah man, you guys, they were arrested for the murder of AKA and Tibello Tibz. So we've got other 2s in Eswatini. I think today is Monday, so I guess they'll be back in court, something like that, you guys. But I'm interested in this hate squad, you guys, the ringleader slitten of run-ins with the law, Muziwethemba Gwabeni, because there's a lot about Gwabeni, you guys, of which this guy, for me, he's very suspicious. And I think Gwabeni is accused number 4. I think from the first day, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is Muziwethemba Gwabeni, you guys. Today he's in a shade. He's usually in a kind of like a sutunyana, but this is the guy in a kind of like a shed, who is number 4, I think so, on my screen there. Now, the alleged hitmen who killed the rapper AKA Ulindo Kuhle Mkwanazi, I think this is the first one. Lindani Demand, the second one. Sianda Meza, Muziwethemba Gwabeni, who is the fourth one, and Ulindo Kuhle Demand. As you know, I'm confused when it comes to the Demanders, because I see we've got a lot of Demanders. I do not know. I really hope and pray they are not family, because imagine the whole family arrested together, especially. And that would be so bad, you guys, because how can we be having 2 Demanders here and other 2 Demanders in Eswatini? When they come to join them, we've got 4 Demanders. We've got 4 Demanders. That one for me is a little bit kind of like, wow, if this is family, it's really bad. But anyways, you guys want to find about Muziwethemba Gwabeni, the person who says to be the orchestrator here, you guys. For me, I do not believe he's the mastermind. If he was paid 800k, who paid him 800k? I do not believe he's the mastermind. I believe he's someone who was in charge, of whom the mastermind trusted him. You know what? As long as when you are the leader, something like that. So he was paid 800k by who? And then he distributed this 800k with these others. Now, Muziwethemba Gwabeni, the men who allegedly assembled the team of hitmen to assassinate hip-hop Juggernaut, who AKA is a gunman who owns various firearms of different calibers. Imagine, including the Spartan Arms International SAI 20 rifle, I do not know the pronunciation of these words. The Jisan 9mm Apparabellum and a Koenig, something like that. That I said the pronunciation as I believe, I'm sorry. Guns experts said the high-powered SAI rifle, which is semi-automatic, could only be legally owned by dedicated sports persons, security companies, or gun collectors, and requires stringent conditions to acquire the competency license. It sounds like a brother. When it comes to Ibamu, he's got a whole lot. And futuna macala maning. Now, Section 16 of the Firearms Control Act provides that the rifle is for owners with a dedicated sport shooter DSS status, either as a sport shooter or a hunter. So now, to be awarded DSS, you must be a member of the registered shooting or hunting club and complete their unique registration process. Now, also, the ownership of more than one firearm is regulated by Section 15 of the Act, which provides that the owner should be an occasional sports person. Now, Sunday World could not establish whether Gwabeni is qualified for any of the above-mentioned statuses. The police say the firearm licenses for these weapons were issued between May and June 2021. This was after he obtained his firearm competency certificate between November 26 in 2019 and May 27 in 2020. One of the firearms, a Koenig handgun, was stolen from his Pinetown home in KwaZulu-Natal in August last year, just 6 months after AKA's gruesome murder, which hogged international headlines and sent shockwaves across the country. The taxi boss opened a case of theft at the Pinetown police station after the burglary. Now, the police further said Gwabeni also found himself on the wrong side of the law after Mpumalanga man Colin Tawonkosi opened a case against him for allegedly pointing a firearm at him in Emelo in March 2021. Another complainant, January Moloying Tsube, opened a criminal case against Gwabeni for committing the same offense after he pointed a firearm at him on a farm in Emelo in Mpumalanga. So Gwabeni's got a whole lot of things happening around him, you guys. And guys, when it comes to Mr. Gwabeni, I think kuningi ngai and kuyasolisa you guys. Gwabeni then they said was also arrested in Cato Mena, KwaZulu-Natal, for breaking the COVID-19 lockdown rules in May 2020. Hi, Gwabeni. According to the police, Gwabeni had failed to confine himself to a residence during lockdown by wandering in public spaces, even though he was not rendering essential services. Remember the rules of COVID-19, you guys. So he was breaking those rules. Ezenzeli into zakhe, you guys, or Mr. Gwabeni ngathi kuningi ngaye, you guys. So he was also breaking COVID-19 rules ezenzeli into zakhe. So kuningi ngoGwabeni, you guys, as I was reading here, he was found guilty on June 2022 and fined 1,000 rands. Gwabeni was arrested together with the 6 for the matters of AKA and Tibello Tibz. Now the police have since established that before they were shot dead, AKA and Tibz, someone said 800,000. Someone said 800,000. I was here, you guys. Oh, sorry. Yes, into Gwabeni's FNB account at about 2 p.m. on February 10, 2023. And on the same day, at about 6 p.m., telephone records at the police station, police's disposal show that Gwabeni and 6 other suspects were around the businessman's house. They allegedly followed the rapper in different cars to which restaurant in Durban, where AKA was shot dead. Gwabeni allegedly hired some of those why do I keep getting lost, you guys? Because now Sunday world, you guys, uneyinkinga zakhe zokuthi uthi usafunda uloke busy lahlele lama advert. They allegedly followed the rapper in different cars to which restaurant in Durban and AKA was shot dead. Gwabeni allegedly hired some of those vehicles from a local businessman running a car rental company. The NPA affidavit submitted to Eswatini government the NPA submitted the affidavit through Interpol to request the authorities in Swaziland to help us catch these two. These two were arrested for other cases, including Forbes, you guys. Okay. Claims that Gwabeni paid each of the hitmen in that nation 133,000 after Forbes and Muziwethemba murder. Now, the Provincial Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi said the NPA submitted the affidavit through the Interpol to request the authorities in Swaziland to help us catch these two. These two were arrested for other cases, including the Forbes one. So the affidavit also suggests that one of the suspects, Ulindokuhle Ndimande, who didn't even have a bank account, opened a Standard Bank account the morning of the murder, and his share of 133,000 was deposited into his account. So the police are very, very sure he will have, because there's a lot that is happening around them when it comes to AKA and Tibz Tibello murder. So kuningi ngabo, you guys, especially Mr. Gwabeni, because Mr. Gwabeni was the one busy giving each one of these guys imali ama 133,000 rands they were getting. This was happening after Tibello and AKA's murder. So Gwabeni is the boss here, but I do not believe ukuthi he is the mastermind, you know. So he did hire the vehicles that were following AKA no Tibz, you guys, and he made sure ukuthi abanikeza imali abanye, those who didn't have bank accounts, they suddenly opened the bank accounts that just after AKA and Tibello Tibz is made. That you see there's just a lot around them, and this whole matter of AKA no Tibello Tibz Motswane. So it is something, you guys. Each of them were paid 133,000 after Forbes and Motswane's matter. Then now the Provincial Police Commissioner Lieutenant Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi said the NPA submitted its affidavit through Interpol to request the authorities of the Swazini to help catch the two. So those two are still in Eswatini, you guys, are waiting to be extradited to SA, something like that, you guys. So the police are pinning Gwabeni as the mastermind of the hit and alleging that he coordinated everything. But Gwabeni received 800k from who, you guys? They must reveal the person who gave Gwabeni 800. I agree Gwabeni was giving 800 to each and everybody, now sharing to each other. But Yena, he got it from who? From who? According to the police, they followed AKA AKA from King Shaka International Airport to Hilton Hotel in his grey BMW and in a grey Polo that Gwabeni allegedly hired. You see, Gwabeni was just like doing everything, you guys. So Gwabeni was even hiring the cars to make sure that the job gets done, something like that. So Demande, who was allegedly one of the spotters, followed the musician to which restaurant in on road on what do you say, Florida Road, sorry, in Durban on that time, you guys. So Gwabeni was the one like doing the orders. You know what, this one you're gonna do this, when are you gonna do this, when are you gonna do this, and he shared that 800k to each and every one of these guys, you guys. So it's a whole lot. On February 10, as Forbes and Motswane were leaving the restaurant, two gunmen shot them dead, as you saw that that clip, you guys, you know, the CCTV footage. The police are pinning Gwabeni as the mastermind. Now, Gwabeni, according to the police, followed AKA, hired the vehicles to make sure they spot him properly, and I won't be able to make sure they get that job done. Everything is good. Gwabeni in it now. So it is a whole lot, you guys. According to Gwabeni, according to the police, I mean, Gwabeni is the mastermind. But according to AK's father, Gwabeni is not the mastermind. He still wants the mastermind to be arrested, you know. The five men including Eddie Mieza, the first suspect to be arrested in April last year, appeared in Durban Magistrate Court on Thursday, facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder, unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, and 5 counts of attempted murder. But nothing was said about the person who deposited the 800k for the hit. They still say Gwabeni is the mastermind. Never. The two Demande brothers are expected to be extradited from Eswatini soon. Can you see how Gwabeni has got he knew what he was doing, because he was paid 800k to make sure that this job gets done. Gwabeni was told, you make sure that the job was done. But is he the mastermind, you guys? Never. He is not. There is the mastermind, you guys. Now they must find that mastermind man. But Gwabeni, you guys, remember the guns that he has, and namacala wenzile breaking the COVID-19 rules, aiming to shoot other people. You know what? There's a whole lot around Gwabeni, you guys. So this man who is said to be the taxi boss has got a whole lot of things are happening around him. But the leader's litany of run-ins with the law, he's been having problems with the law, Mr. Gwabeni, you guys. He's also the taxi boss, allegedly. I heard it, he's also the taxi boss. You guys. So he was the one directing these guys with Machida. This time senza lokho, this time senza lokho, nansi imali wena awona bank account, vula bank account, something like that, you guys. It's just a whole lot happening there around Gwabeni. But anyways, you guys, we are yet to see them appear back in court, and we are yet to hear what is going to happen with those two who are in Eswatini waiting to be extradited to South Africa. It takes long, I mean umthetho, you guys, so they have to follow the laws, something like that, until those are back. They join the 5. Remember, there are 4 demanders in this thing. I'm like, are they family? Are they family? Cabanga nje amalungu omndeni seboshwe wonke u4. Cabanga nje, you guys. I do not know, because ba u4 abakan demand. I'm like, what is happening? Unless lesi sibongo si popular kule ndawo angazi, you guys. But anyways, hayi kuningi you guys, singabe sababade kakhulu. Thank you so much for listening. Like the video, subscribe, share, and yeah, let us meet again on my next upload. Bye.